Hi, I'm Erin from erinbusby.com, and in my last video I talked about how figure modeling helped me shift my focus away from cellulite, and it reminded me of the first time I ever modeled. I was 24, and it was Valentine's Day. I was choosing that day specifically because I knew I wasn't going to see the person I was dating at the time, and it was for a high school. It was an extra credit evening class, and these kids were amazing. They're the most professional people I've ever worked with, quite honestly. But it was about 20 kids with an instructor, and the instructor had invited me in the week before so that I could draw with them and get a sense of how the class went and really understand what I was getting myself into. So I was prepared, and I came with my robe and my egg timer, and I'd never been in a situation like that before. I'd done a theater performance when I was 18 where I was outdoors in heels and underwear and fringe in the middle of a windstorm with other people. But this was the first time I was naked on a stage in front of people, in front of a large group of people who were all studying my shape and recording it from every angle. And that's pretty scary. At least the first time. It gets surprisingly comfortable after the second or third time. But I got to the break, and this angel of a girl came up to me and said, okay, now's the time where you eat an apple and a cookie and have some water or some tea. And after you've just put a robe back on and you're about to take it off again, eating is not the number one thing you want to do if you're a little bit nervous, but I did it anyway, got the blood sugar back up, started feeling better. And then she said, do you want to see what my friends and I have done so far? And she led me around the room, and from sketch pad to sketch pad to sketch pad, it was just beautiful, beautiful women. It was these classical shapes and these gestures that it was like seeing studies by Da Vinci or by Degas, and it was exquisite. And it occurred to me that every single person in that room saw me as a work of art. I was worthy of being art. And the only person who did not believe that was me. And it also occurred to me that if that was the communal experience, it was almost arrogant not to entertain it. And that's kind of a problematic idea, that the external defines the value of the internal. But that's the paradigm that we walk around in all the time, except for the message is almost universally negative. And this was a paradigm flop, a paradigm switch for me, because the external message was overwhelmingly positive, that I was beautiful and worthy of not only being seen, but of being seen lovingly. And it gave me permission to start seeing myself that way too. And I haven't had every single moment since then where I've walked around feeling like I am a work of art. But the possibility existing has led to me working with artists of all descriptions. I've worked with sketch artists, I've worked with painters, I've worked with photographers, I've been stopped on the street by sculptors, and they see me as a work of art, and so do I. And what I would like to share with you is that I think you are too. Just hold the possibility that that might be so. Okay, talk soon. Bye.